I've been asked to say a few words fitting to the occasion. And the thought comes to mind of the words of St. Paul in Latin, mihi vivere Christo mori lucrum. For me to live is Christ, to die is gain. This might well describe the attitude of Bishop Watson the last 3 or 4 weeks of his life. He wasn't afraid of suffering, but he was looking for the opportunity of uniting with Christ. It's not surprising, because he knew well that Christ came to give us life and to give it to us more fully. Every day at Mass, Bishop Watson prayed that the body and the blood of Christ would bring him to everlasting life. And joining these three compelled him, as can be witnessed by people in the hospital, people in this home, to seek to be united with Christ fully in death. It's a tendency on an occasion like this to assume angelic perfection of the one who died. That wasn't the conviction of Bishop Watson. Like the mother of St. Augustine, he sought prayers. He prayed intensely. He knew that he carried the frailties of human beings and that he needed in life and in death our prayers. This morning I was being photographed for the local newspaper, and without soliciting, the photographer says, "Boy, he liked kids." Wherever he went, and I photographed him many times, he always attracted little children, and they came to him, making us recall our Lord's injunction, "Let the little ones come to me." There is much that can be said about the loyalty, the sentiment, even which I have felt. It was my privilege to consecrate Bishop Watson as a bishop. A few years later, it was announced that the Holy Father had appointed me a cardinal. In the next mail, I received a pair of cufflinks that I wear today. Cufflinks with the tassels of a cardinal. He had this set made, and he kept it until the announcement and sent it to me. But he had that touch, that gentle touch. We've had, I believe, an affectionate esteem and respect for each other. I know that he seeks unity with Christ, and I know that he seeks our prayers. That is why we have gathered, and you have come in such numbers to pray for a great servant of Christ, Bishop Watson.